Hi, this is Christina Morrison coming to you from HCD Conference and Expo in Indianapolis, and I am with Pineapple Contracts, Daniel White. Daniel, how's the show going so far?
Christina, it's going really well. Really upbeat about the quality and caliber of the connections I've been able to make. We've had everything from clinical caregivers to A&D firms, specifiers, through to furniture dealers. So really excited to meet a lot of familiar faces here and show them all the latest and greatest that Pineapple have to offer.
That's great. Well, we love to hear that. For those who maybe don't know Pineapple, tell us about the company.
Okay, so that's great. Yeah, I can do a little bit of an elevator pitch on Pineapple. We are a fourth generation family company. We've been founded for 50 years next year, so that will be a major milestone that hopefully we'll be able to party for. We are very focused on the behavioral health space. Traditionally, we have been focused on specifically furniture for the behavioral health space, but now we've also introduced other new product offerings which we're excited to showcase here today for the first time in America. Other verticals, so ancillary products, lighting products, basins, toilets. So we got a lot going on, and we're really excited about the future for Pineapple. So where we feel that we differ, just in terms of telling you a little bit about Pineapple, is that we pay a lot of attention. We're very intentional with the design of our products, which I feel has been lacking in terms of behavioral health environments. They've looked very sterile, very institutional. Now we've come in, we've disrupted the market with superior design, and those conversations are starting to happen. You know, how does better design impact better healthcare outcomes? And we're really proud to be able to offer our patients that level of design aesthetic without compromising on safety, because obviously safety of our patients in behavioral health systems across America and across the world is paramount, and also safety of the staff that work hard to rehabilitate those patients.
Well, that is wonderful to hear, and it's great that you've got new products on the floor. That's what so many of the attendees come to see. What are you showing off this year that's new?
So we've got a plethora of new products, to be honest, but I'll pick up on a couple. So one of the most exciting new products we've got is our new basin system, which is an all-in-one solution. So where clients may have needed to order from maybe multiple manufacturers, 4 or 5 different pieces for install, we've amalgamated that all into one unit. So the faucet, the mirror, the shelf, all in one, molded piece, very strong. So that's particularly exciting. We've also got a new lighting product, so a behavioral health lighting product, which has is touch dimmable. It's available in cooler, warm light. So it's just about that touch dimmable point is just about empowering that patient with choices on their own environment. Let them self-regulate and be able to be a part of their own healing journey. And then the other thing I'm really excited about from a furniture standpoint is our Rhino wall bed. That we've entered a Nightingale Award for these products as well, so hopefully we're successful in that. That is a molded bed that is designed to fit flush against the wall, even with coving. So the issue always arises where there's a gap that can be used for a ligature to be created, or for an infection control hidey hole. And then the last product that I'll mention here is our Rhino built-in furniture. So casework is often preferred from an aesthetic point of view by caregivers across the country, but the problem with casework is it's only as strong as a wooden or a solid surface product can be, and it's only as good as the competence of the joinery firm, who may never have done behavioral health furniture before, is when they turn up on site. So overall, we've seen a lot of very terrible casework solutions that are unsafe. We've been able to rectify that problem with a fully molded solution that can be attached into the wall, and that is indestructible. It has a lifetime warranty and is available in our amazing color palette of 14 molded colors.
Wow, very impressive. What are you hearing from the attendees when they're starting to see some of these new products? What's some of the feedback that you're getting?
So behavioral health I believe there's a lot more awareness on behavioral health, and I believe that's a result of COVID. COVID, disrupted everybody's lives. All of a sudden we had to take stock. Everything that we were used to doing, we couldn't do anymore. So I think that brought a lot of awareness of mental health issues to the fore. NIMH, which is the National Institute of Mental Health in America, have got statistics that say that 1 in 5, so 20% of adults, will be impacted by a behavioural health crisis that year. And over the course of their lifetime, 50% of adults will have a behavioural health issue or a behavioural health requirement, should I say. So you look at world events, you look at social factors, cultural factors, economic factors, really across America. We want to really be able to offer behavioural health patients across the country the same level of care. I know there'll be cultural difference, but you look at what's happened in North Carolina, the terrible events there of Hurricane Helene, and how is that going to impact the need for access to behavioural health services right now, but also in generations to come. Maybe people that lost everything, maybe lost their belongings, lost their family members. These are the things that we need to all sit down around the table. We need to get subject matter experts, we need to get A&D firms, people that are making a difference in this space, and we need to all talk together to ultimately be able to offer better solutions, better environments that promote healing.
That's so important, so important. As people, you kind of talked about the year ahead, but is there anything else that you would, maybe advise people to be looking at in the year ahead, or what kind of trends are you seeing, and how is Pineapple going to adapt and move on to those?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. We've got a lot of new developments that are coming out in terms of our product. Obviously, sits within the kind of lived environment, the physical environment space. We're hearing from subject matter experts, clinical staff, that introducing different techniques to healing, holistic techniques, etc. I mentioned empowering the patient to do more, and then it comes down to how do we really destigmatize behavioural health? How do we bring the community on side? So I think there's going to be a lot more community outreach. A lot of our clients, they rely on fundraising for their projects. And we really help them out on that. We visualize the room so that they can take that to their funders and say, look, this is the room we're going to have, and they're like, wow, that doesn't look like a behavioural health environment, and why should it? Why should what is ultimately an institutional environment have to look institutional, and how could you heal someone in an environment that looks like a prison? So I think that's where Pineapple kind of find their sweet spot: safety, design, not compromising on things like durability and warranty. And some of the new innovations that we've got in the next year include, building on our lighting range, building on our basin line, adding a toilet onto that, so we'll have a full matching bathroom suite of products, and then building out our furniture lines again, more molded product, etc. We've got a lot coming. Not to give too many secrets away, but we're also looking at sustainability, color. These things are becoming more important too in the journey to kind of be responsible, but also be able to offer options for all cultural differences.
That's great. Well, very exciting stuff that you have. So impressive. For those who maybe were not at the show this year and didn't get to see you, how can they get in touch with your team or see what else you have to offer?
Brilliant. Yeah, we've got some really nice little giveaways on stand. We've got our amazing Rhino rocker available as like a little fidget desk tool. So if anyone hits me up, I will send them one. Okay. They can get in touch with me on email. My email address is daniel.white, as in the color or lack of color, and that's at pineapple, as in the fruit, contracts with an s.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Daniel. I'm going to let you get back to it. And thank you for watching. Again, stay tuned for more from HCD.
Thank you, guys.